The pain we see and feel acts as a push, showing the need for feeling with others and a shared humanity. What does this mean for you right now? How does this call for compassion land in your own life? This moment, this transit is an invitation to look straight at the structures in your life, your relationships, your work, your daily ways of being, and ask if they line up with what you value most. Are they built to last? Where are the lines needed for truth and integrity? Where are things falling apart, and what is making space for? It's also an invitation to practice compassion, not just as a feeling, but as something you work for, something you build. Saturn asks for work, for discipline, for consistent effort. How can you build compassion into your daily life? How can you answer to pain, both near and far, with a mix of feeling with others and careful, responsible action? Perhaps this is a time to think about your own path through hardship. When have you faced a time of pain that in the end called forth a deeper sense of feeling with others, either for yourself or for others? How did that time shape what you value and how you see connection? Taking just a few moments to sit with these questions, maybe writing down whatever comes to mind, can help ground these big patterns into your own lived experience. This is your first invitation. Take a few moments today to write down your thoughts on how hardship has shaped your capacity for compassion. Furthermore, this compassion acts as a vital bridge, as other long-term planetary movements like Neptune in Aries point to growth for the single soul, a kind of spiritual pioneering, and Pluto in Aquarius drives shared group change and transformation, a deep restructuring of collective power and systems. Compassion is the needed thread linking these single and shared shifts. It is the glue that helps us move through the strain between what we need as single people and how the group is showing, growing, and changing. It's the heart that holds the space for both personal growth and shared change, reminding us that they are not separate. So the joining of Venus with Saturn in Pisces with the North Node is a strong story. It's about values tested by hardship, old structures giving way, a fated path of growth, and deep down, it tells us that moving through this journey, especially in hard times where pain is present, needs compassion. It is a call to bring structured, careful, wide-reaching compassion into action from our hearts, one by one and as a group. The pain within this pattern becomes the very force that wakes up this deep call. This moment, this transit is also asking us to step into certain energies, certain archetypes. This pattern in Pisces, a zodiac sign so tied to the Sacred Heart, reminds us that we are not separate. The pain of one of us in some way is the pain of all, and the healing of one adds to the healing of the whole. This is the space of the archetype of the collective, reminding us of how we are connected, how our individual lives are woven into a larger human story. Within this, we are called to be like parts of other archetypes, the healer, tending to hurts both personal and shared, not just with soft words, but with real Saturnian action, with responsible care. The warrior, not fighting against others, but standing strong in values of feeling with others, standing up for what is right and needed with strength and endurance. The visionary, holding the chance of a more joined feeling future, even in the middle of things falling apart now. Seeing the potential for a more compassionate world. The Queen, showing grown-up, careful leadership rooted in care and wisdom. The Queen, making hard choices for the well-being of the people, for the collective good. Sometimes moving through these complex energies asks for a deeper look at your own unique map, your own chart. If you feel called to understand how this specific shape is speaking to your personal path, how your own Venus, Saturn, Pisces places or North Node are touched by this movement, perhaps a one-on-one session could offer clear sight and support. It's like having a map to move through the currents with more knowing, more intention. If that feels right for you, you can find information on booking a reading with me in the description below. It's an invitation to look at your personal story within this larger story, seeing how the shared tides are flowing through your own unique waters. This is your second invitation. If you feel the call, explore how this pattern touches your personal map. This period asks us to make our ideals real, to build structures that support wide-reaching connection, and to let go of what must fall away. It's a time for grown-up love, for careful feeling with others, for knowing that our shared growth is tied to our ability to suffer together and answer with care. Another way to work with this energy is through doing things with clear purpose, setting intentions around compassion, around building strong connections, around letting go of old structures that no longer serve the shared good can be very strong right now. You can find links to downloads on my website that have guides and articles that can help you along this path. Think of them as small tools to help you dance with the current rather than fight against it. A way to make the wisdom of the sky real and useful. You can download those guides by following the links in the description below. This is a time of both test and chance. The pain we see and feel is real and it is hard, but the pattern in the sky hints that this very hardship is the spark, the force that wakes up within us the deep need, the needed call for compassion. It is the fire where our values are tested and made stronger, where we learn to build structures that are not stiff but strong and rooted in feeling with others. Remember, you are not alone in this. We are all moving through these waters together. The sky is always offering us guidance if we are willing to listen. Until next time, keep your eye on the sky and make a wish upon a star.